Okay, this is lecture 8, very important lecture about forms, HTML forms. What are forms? Forms are to input data. Okay, to collect the data we use forms. Okay, so our title is forms. You go to Google and you put search term, right? And that search term is, when you click on search button, when you click on search button, this button and text box are inside a form. Okay, to collect the input. Search term, you write about anything to search. This is the data for the Google, and when you press the button, right, this is an event and it will collect the data from the server and displays the search results on the Google search page. You go to Facebook, you input username, password, and you click button. These text boxes, where you input the text, these are text boxes. This button, checkbox, radio button, select box, text area, and passwords, submit buttons, hidden buttons, these are all inside form tag. Forms tags. So our heading should be forms in HTML to input to get data. Okay, forms are used to input the data. Text boxes, text box, radio button, checkbox, drop downs. Okay, drop downs, messages, passwords are all part of form tag. One of the most important thing to learn. Okay. Okay. Now forms are to collect the data. Basically, why computers are used? Computers are used to collect the data, to search the data, to add the data, to delete the data, to update the data. Okay, why we collect the data? To produce reports, to produce some statistics. Okay, we input the data into the database and we make different reports, right? For example, first name, last name on the paper form. This is a computerized form. On the paper form would write We write first name, last name, email, NIC, many other things, right? And that data is input into the database management system, into some database. Okay. Currently we are designing the pages. This is HTML, but if we want to input the data into the database, then we have to learn some server side language, because server will process the request and puts the data into the database. Currently we will use JavaScript for to see some dynamic inputs, clicks, some on click, some events. Okay, so what is form tag? Form tag is FORM, form, right? Form, and I write FORM, form, closing tag. I press tab, I write first name, and the first input, the first tag is input tag. Inside the form tag we have input text. It's typed. Again I type it, TYPE, very important, right? Type, TYPE, type double quotes, this is attribute, and I write text, type is equal to text. I write nothing. Alright, I write text and I save it. File, save as, inverted commas, dot HTML. I change the file name to 8. Okay, tables or forms, and this is the file name, class 8. Okay, right? Now I see the output. This is form, class 8 form. You see this input box, I can write inside it. Okay, this is data. First name should be, for example, Akram, for example, Ali. This is first name. Okay, so this is the default width of, height and width of input type text. Okay, this is text box, because the type is text. The type is text. Okay, now I write last name and I input. Type is equal to again text, last name is text, and I close it. File, save, refresh. Okay, in the same line, same row, okay, I put BR over here, BR, break, save it, and you see last name, first name Ali, last name Akram. So this is the data, first name and last name. Now I change the type, BR password, password is input, type is equal to password, and I close it. file, save, refresh. This is password. When I input the data, it shows nothing but some dots. This is password. Because of this type. Because of this type. Type is the most important thing, the type. Here, last name was text, first name was text, and this is password. The next is BR in the new line, and radio button, choices. Okay, choices are two or three kinds of choices. One is radio, where you select one input. You have many inputs, you have many options, and you select one. You can select only one. Then checkboxes, you have many options and you can select many. And in the drop down, again you can select one or many. Okay. So let's start. Language. Your language. Language is input. Type is equal to radio. Okay. Type is equal to radio. And I close it. Again. English. English. First is English. Your language. And then again BR, right? This is BR. BR. I write Urdu. English and put colon for readability, and input type is equal to radio. Again type is equal to radio. BR French. Input type is equal to radio. Okay. So these are three radio buttons. Let's see. There is an error, right? I am telling you, there is an error. We will correct this error. Okay. Now I click here. I can click here. Click here. Your language. Your language, maybe you can select only one. Okay. How to make these radio buttons to input only one choice, only one button. Okay. If I press this button, then these two buttons should be disabled. Okay. One of them, one of the three. To make it, we have to write name, N-A-M-E, name. This is attribute. Name is language, and name is L-A-N, language. For language, I use first three letter of language, L-A-N. Again, this is also language, so name is equal to language, L-A-N. English, name is equal to double inverted commas and L-A-N, language. Now, you can input only one. You can select only one language. Refresh. Click here. Click here and see here. You can click only one. You can select only one. This is radio button. Okay. Now